today I'm gonna show you my current brow routine. As you can see, I have no eyebrows on right now. I'm just gonna show you how I fill in my brows. Also, side note, I bet you can tell the lighting's better. My new lighting came in last week and I have it all set up. I'm sure there's somehow I could still improve it, maybe moving the lighting different ways. If you have any suggestions, please leave them in the comments. But right now, I think it looks pretty good and I really like it. So if you wanna see how I fill in my eyebrows, please keep watching. I'm just gonna show you guys the products that I use for my brows. I use two different brow pencils. These are the Anastasia of Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. I use one in soft brown and one in medium brown. I also use the Anastasia of Beverly Hills Tinted Brow Gel. This is in the shade Chocolate. So let's just get started. I first start by combing my eyebrow upwards because I start filling it in at the bottom. So I'm first gonna start with the Anastasia of Beverly Hills Medium Brown Brow Wiz, and I'm just going to basically tight line this eyebrow. I'm not going low because you don't want to bring your eyebrow lower. It's just gonna bring your face down. You want it to go higher. So I'm just filling in exactly where my eyebrow is. So just kind of like that. And then I will go in with the soft brown. I have my own technique of this. I usually like to do both eyes at the same time and do the bottoms, and then I'll do the tops, just so that way I can make sure that my eyebrows are even, because as you see, I don't have a lot of brow up here, and then this one arches differently. So for me, it's really difficult if I try to do one or the other, like one first and then the other, because this one's always higher. So for me to get them as close as possible, I do them basically at the same time. So now that that is done with the medium brown, I'm gonna go in with soft brown. And as you see, it's very sparse here for me. So I'm going to just do little marks. This is soft brown, right? Yeah. And I will take. And don't worry, if it looks too harsh, I will definitely blend it out with the spoolie when I'm done. But I like it to be a little harsh so I can see like where the lines are. I'm using the viewfinder as my mirror kind of, so I'm hoping this comes out great. And then also, if you notice, this eyebrow comes out a little bit farther than this one. It's very weird. My eyebrows are just strange. So I will take this pencil and kind of extend both of my eyebrows. I'm going to extend both of them a little bit farther. So now I'm just gonna move on to this eyebrow, doing the same exact thing, combing all my hairs up, and then I will start to tightly line the bottom. Going in little strokes. You don't want to go too harsh, because if you do, then it's just going to be too harsh. So if you go in little strokes, it's almost like you're drawing hairs. Because this is my weird brow, it's always the harder brow for me. So it's very difficult for me to kind of fill this one in. I usually have some troubles. If I take my time and follow all my like set rules for myself, I'll end up doing it pretty good. All right, so now that we've done both bottoms on both eyebrows, we're gonna go back in and we're gonna comb our eyebrow down now, because I'm gonna work on the top. And like we see here, it's very sparse here, so you will notice that I will go a little bit heavier handed there just to try to fill that in. So I'm gonna go back in with medium brown. Start right. And I do overdraw my eyebrows. So this is where you're gonna notice me kind of doing what I said not to do, is drawing a harsh line, but I will blend it out so it's not so harsh. But just to get the shape, I really do need to kind of do the harsh line. All right, so as you guys can see, it's pretty overdrawn, and that's just really the way I like it because I have no eyebrows and I love the look of like thicker eyebrows. So I'm gonna do the same thing on this side, and then we'll fill in this area to complete the brow. So as you can see, this one's still a little bit thicker than this one, so I'll just go in and thicken this brow up. One thing is very important to remember is they're sisters, they're not twins. So as you guys can see, this one is still higher. For me, it's very difficult to get this one to be even. So I just kind of suck it up as a perfectionist and not worry too much. I have to step away sometimes, but just remember, sisters, not twins. So they're never gonna look exactly alike unless you like use a stencil or something, but they're never gonna be exactly precisely. So I think those look pretty good. I will go back in and touch them up if I need to, but no big deal. So now into the inner corner. I'm gonna go back in with soft brown and I'm just gonna start filling the inner corner in. Matching up and kind of overlapping a little bit with the medium brown to kind of blend those colors together so you don't have like soft medium, like you wanna blend it. So like a transition shade for an eyeshadow. So I will just little tick marks to line up. I will go in and blend my outer corner now because obviously, as you guys see, it's very harsh. I do like to leave it still a little dark in the inner corner as well because I don't like it to be too ombre-ed. Don't really find that look super appealing on myself. I mean, on others it looks amazing and I wish I could do it, but on me, I don't think like the super ombre eyebrow looks really great. So I do a slight ombre with these colors. That's why I use two, if any of you are wondering. And then as you can also see, this soft brown is like a little bit warmer than this medium brown. So it will take the medium brown and kind of, so I will take medium brown and kind of put a few ticks in there and then blend them together. Very kind of light-handedly though, because I don't want it to be too dark. And then we'll go back again. Blend, 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 blend. And I'll just keep doing this, adding some and blending until I'm happy with the look. Okay, so we're gonna do the same thing on this side, soft brown, just to fill in the inner corner. And again, kind of bringing it into the medium brown for a transition shade. Do not mind this nasty little looking zit. I fell asleep with my makeup on last night. I know, horrible, but I must have been really tired because I just fell asleep. And that's what happens when you fall asleep with your makeup on, so don't do it. Okay guys, so now I have them filled in. So you can obviously just leave your eyebrows like this and just set it with a clear brow gel, but I don't think they're blended enough, so I'm gonna go in with my brow gel from Anastasia in chocolate and very light-handedly go over my brows. So I'm barely touching them, but it's just enough to kind of blend this out. Because as you see, this is very drastic. To me, it's very drastic. And then if you put this brow gel on, it makes it a little bit softer. So I then go in with just a random spoolie and blend it out. Again, very light-handedly. Trying really not to touch your skin because then you'll have a dark patch and you don't really want that. We're just trying to focus them on the brows. Okay, so there's the difference with the brow gel on. It doesn't make too much of a difference. And I'm sure you're probably asking, why am I doing all this work if I'm just gonna go in with a darker brow gel and kind of darken it up anyway? Why not use one eyebrow pencil? To me, again, I still like that slight ombre. So if I went in with one eyebrow pencil, it would just not be enough of a contrast, I don't think. So that's why I do that. So again, we're gonna go in on this brow, very light-handed, and trying just to get the eyebrows, not the eyelashes, what the heck am I saying? And then go back in with a spoolie. So that's it, guys. That's how I fill in my eyebrows. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Again, the camera's picking them up just a little bit dark, but I will attach a picture so that way you guys can see the actual color. And notice they're not that dark on me, and I promise they're perfect for me. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Also, if you guys know of any awesome products that I should try on my eyebrows, please leave them in the comments down below. Please subscribe, and as always, have a beautiful day. Bye.